Let's go. Toronto Blue Jays are AL East champions for the first time since 2015. This was a great season by the boys. I thought they were going to choke at the end. But either way, they made the playoffs. We didn't pull the fucking Mets. Tigers almost did that too. The Jays finished with 94 wins, 68 losses. They're tied with the Yankees, but guess what, Yankee fans? We own the season series. We own you. That's all I gotta say. And we'll see that. We'll see in the playoffs. We'll see who gets it done. But it was a great season. George Springer mainly was our best player. The pitching was whatever, up and down. The free agent moves weren't even fucking great, but this team found a way. A lot of a lot of the bottom tier guys showed up. We had spurts and it worked, man. It worked. The team played as a team, Good defense, timely hitting. And that's why we're the number one seed. It's not devil magic. We're not a small market team like Milwaukee. I'll say we're medium to high market because Toronto's the biggest city in Canada. That's the whole fucking country. But I thought, a lot of the players George Springer mainly was great. Vladdy had his spurts. Bo Bichette, he'll probably be back come the playoffs. Alejandro Kirk, all these guys did their jobs. We didn't have that one superstar. I know Vladdy's paid like a superstar. He has to show up though. I'm kind of pissed at him. We did it despite him. Today was the Alejandro Kirk show. Guys like Trey Savage making his debut, and he pitched a big game yesterday. Without him, we're not champions of the AL East. We're fucking playing Boston. So one of those teams is we're gonna face Boston or New York. So it's the way it is. I think we'll have a good shot against them again in a 5-game series. We beat them we swept them in the regular season. We swept both these teams. I think. No, I don't think we swept Boston. We beat them 3-4. Who would I want to face? I don't want to face either of these teams, but it's the way it is. So, yeah, this bye is big. I need Chris Bassett to rest up, Bo Bichette to rest up too, because we need Bassett again for a game 4. It's gonna be tough because the rotation is whatever. The bullpen was the worst bullpen in baseball for a month, and then now they simmered down. They're back to what they were beginning of the year. It's gonna be amazing, These wild card games are looking pretty cool. Again, you got 2 division rival wild card games in the AL, and Red Sox, Yankees, and Indians. Guardians and Tigers. So that's gonna be very interesting. The NL is kind of a little bit less because there's no division. Padres, Cubs is whatever, and then you got Reds and Dodgers. I hope the Reds win, but you know who's gonna win at the end of the day. But yeah, we'll see how those series turn out. But we get to stay at home, chill, drink a beer, eat some Funyuns, and just watch the Yankees and Red Sox go to battle over 3 games. And hopefully every game goes to extra innings, man. We'll see who wins, man. I'm not gonna be rooting for any team. I don't want to face Garrett Crochet. I think that's the difference maker because I know we rocked fucking Max Fried a couple times at home. So Garrett Crochet, the only time, even the game we played good against Garrett Crochet this year, it wasn't he didn't play horrible. So Garrett Crochet, I think, is the X factor in my opinion when it comes to. But I don't care if we face the Red Sox or Yankees. They should be prepared. They're gonna be rested. It's what we do in the playoffs, man. I would if we win the if we win the ALDS and lose in the ALCS, I consider it a very successful season. Then we can reload and upgrade on the pitching stuff because we really need to upgrade that rotation because it's old and washed. All right, but we'll see what happens here. We got all that time to rest. The offense looks good. They found their stride again. That's all I gotta say. We'll do predictions. I'll do predictions tomorrow. Yeah, we didn't choke the division. We're not the Tigers, okay? Not the Mets. We handled business. We swept the fucking Tampa Bay Rays. That's not even. I forgot about the Tampa Bay Rays. Honestly, I don't know. Our Blue Jays season series versus the Tampa Bay Rays. We probably lost it, but I think we lost the series to the Rays. Yeah, 6-7, 6-7. But doesn't matter. They got the last three, so that's all that matters right there. Um, yeah. So I gotta say, guys, everyone was drinking. It was a big moment for the boys. Now they have to rest up and get ready for the playoffs, man. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter. This doesn't mean shit. Tomorrow, it's about the playoffs. Tuesday, wild card games, and then the DS. We'll see who we play, Boston or New York. It's gonna be a big series. So I gotta say, guys, I'm proud of this team. No one. I thought they would be a wild card team. Maybe that's a little biased, but no one thought they'd be first place. Not even me, and they did it. I know the AL is kind of shit. Let's be real. It is kind of shit. First place is 94 win, but no one's won 100. No one won 100 games this year. No one threw a no hitter. It's a weird year. That's all I gotta say, guys. Peace. Let's enjoy it, and then get ready for the playoffs. That's when the real stress happens. That's it. Peace.